In the earlier class, we discussed about tissue. We have learnt about the definition of tissue. We have learnt about division of labor. We also know that plant tissue and animal tissue are not same, although the life processes are same. Today we are going to discuss about the plant tissue. Plant tissue is of two types. Meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Today we are going to discuss about meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue is actually the growth tissue. Meristematic tissue is also of three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and the intercalary meristem. So, as discussed earlier, meristematic tissue is also known as the growth tissue. Why? Because they are present in the growth region of the plant. They are present either in the shoot or in the root system. The cells that are present in the shoot system, that is the upper part of the plant, is known as the apical meristem. They give rise to new cells, leaves, branches, twigs. They also give rise to the root system, यानी कि ऊपर की तरफ या नीचे की तरफ. The meristematic tissue is made up of meristematic cells. So you can say where the meristematic, the region where meristematic cells are present are known as growth region of the plants. The meristematic tissues, they gradually mature, differentiate, and then convert into different types of plant tissues. The meristematic tissue, as I already said, they mature, they differentiate, and they give rise to different forms of permanent tissues. What I mean to say is, meristematic tissue is also giving rise to different types of permanent tissue. So you can say that meristematic tissue plays a role of parent tissue. You can call it as parent tissue because it gives rise to different forms of plant tissue. Now let us discuss about the characteristics of the meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue, the shape and size of the meristematic tissue. They are small in size, they are either spherical or polygonal in shape. So they can be spherical or polygonal in shape. They do not have intercellular spaces between the cells. There is no intercellular space between the cells. So there is no intercellular, compactly arranged. The cells are compact. There is no intercellular spaces. So if it is polygonal also, then also there will be no intercellular space. Because the meristematic tissues, they are found in the growing regions, the growth regions of the plant, they are compactly arranged. The nucleus is large. They have got a large nucleus and the cytoplasm is dense. They have got a dense cytoplasm like this. Vacuoles are either very small or absent in the meristematic cells. Now let us know about the function of the meristematic tissue. I have already told you earlier, the meristematic tissue, they act as parent tissue. Why? Because from the meristematic tissue, other tissues arise. That is, the meristematic tissue, they give rise to other various forms of plant tissue. So you can say that first it acts as a parent tissue. Functions. Meristematic tissues, they give rise to new tissues or new cells. So you can say that they help in the formation of new cells. So they help in the formation of new cells. Third function, meristematic tissues, they help in healing of the damaged or injured tissues by replacing them. Some of the injured tissues are healed by the meristematic tissues, and some of the damaged or injured tissues or cells, they are replaced by the meristematic cells. You have seen strong winds blowing, right? Some of the plants, they bend like this, and after some times they become straight. Now this is helped by the meristematic tissue. The meristematic tissues, that is the intercalary tissue, helps in making these plants upright, that is straight. So they help the plant to grow straight upwards also, and they help the roots to go down straight downwards also. So on the basis of the position of the plant, that is the plant body, the meristematic tissue is of three types. So first is the apical meristem. The apical meristem. The apical meristem, it is found in the shoots or the root tips. That is the apex portion of the shoot or the root. So this portion is apical meristem. This whole portion, this is found in the shoot tips. प्लांट्स के ऊपर वाला हिस्सा है. Shoot tips and down also in the root tips. So growth region of the plants, both are found in the roots also and in the shoots also. Earlier you have seen that the meristematic cells are undifferentiated cells. That is, they are not differentiated. Division बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं होता है. After this comes the intercalary. Now apical meristem, they are found in the shoots. If they are found in the shoot, that is the stem region, then it will be called as shoot apical meristem. Shoot apical meristem. They help the plant to grow in length. So root also, it helps the roots to grow in length, and shoot also, it helps to grow in length. After the apical meristem, the intercalary meristem is present. Intercalary meristem, found in the nodes and internodes of the plants. अब nodes और internodes क्या होते हैं? Nodes are points. You see, the nodes are points from where the stem or the leaf arises. Let's see one diagram. Now this is the node from where the stem is arising and another stem is arising. So this place is known as internode. This is internode and this is node. So the intercalary meristem is present in the nodes and internodes region, the point from where the stems, the leaves or the twigs, they arise. The upwards bending, the bending and then becoming straight of the branches or the twigs of the plant is because of the activity of the intercalary meristem. You have seen the bending of the plants and then the plants become straight. This is because of the activity of the intercalary meristem. Now we come to the lateral meristem. The third type of meristem is lateral meristem. The lateral meristem helps the plant to grow in girth, that is in breadth, and the apical meristem, they help the plant to grow in length. So lateral meristems are mainly found in the shoot region or the trunk region of the plant. The lateral meristem is of two types, the vascular cambium and the secondary vascular tissues. The lateral meristem is of two types, the vascular cambium and the cork cambium. So we can say that the lateral meristem, it helps the plant to grow in girth, plus it gives a protection to the plant, that is it protects the plant body. So now we know about the meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue helps in the growing of the plant, that is they are present in the growth region of the plants. What type of cells are meristematic cells? They are undifferentiated cells. That means differentiation is very less. The nucleus is prominent in the meristematic cells. Cytoplasm is dense and the vacuoles are either absent or very small. There are three types of meristematic tissues, that is the apical meristem, the lateral meristem and the intercalary meristem. The apical meristem, they are found in the shoot apex or the root apex, that is the growing region. Apex is growing region, the topmost or the downmost areas of the plant. Then the intercalary meristem, they are present in the nodes and internodes of the plants, the point from where the branches, the flowers or the leaves, they arise. The lateral meristem, it helps in the increasing of the girth of the plant. So they are found in the shoot also and in the root also.